Good morning, Knights. It's Miss Cross. Welcome to week 7 of CSI. Can you believe that we have made it a full 7 weeks online? That is just so crazy to me, and I am so proud of all the hard work that you guys have been doing. Today, our assignments look a lot like they did last week. So I'm going to go ahead and read them with you, and then I will go over the questions. You guys probably already have the hang of how we're going to do this, but let's go over my first 2 things before we even get started. So, the title today is all about motorcycles. So remember, all about. And what does that mean when somebody says, I'm going to tell you all about cookies, or I'm going to tell you all about lotion or oranges? Maybe Delilah could tell me, or Jose, or maybe Jesus. If you guys are near somebody, go ahead and tell somebody when you're telling them all about something. What does that mean? If you need a little bit of a reminder from last week, remember you're telling me everything you could possibly know about that thing. So today the topic is motorcycles. So if you don't know what a motorcycle is, I'm pretty sure most of you do, but here is one right here. Look, we got 2 wheels. It's got a little motor here, handlebars, looks like a little seat where you sit here and your feet go down. Raise your hand. I know I can't see you if you have seen a motorcycle before. Maybe like one's gone really fast past you on the highway. Maybe your dad has one or your brother. But just go ahead and think about the things you already know about motorcycles, which could be a lot. So we're going to go ahead and read through together. I would say if you can, try to read along with me at the same speed that I read. That's how we're going to make sure that we're getting to 130 words per minute. All right, so starting at the top. Motorcycles are 2 or 3-wheeled road vehicles. They are used for commuting, long road trips, racing, sport, and recreation. The motorcycle has a frame made from aluminum or steel. The handlebars are at the front, along with hand controls, gauges, and headlights. Motorcycles have operator and passenger seats. In front of the operator's seat is the fuel tank, which can be filled through a small fuel cap. There are brakes and gear change controls on either side of the motorcycle, which are controlled by the feet. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go down to our questions. Remember, before you even start, and I wish I could type it, but my document is being a little weird today, you need just to put a sentence starter before you even know what you're going to write. So the question for number 1 is, what are motorcycles used for? So restate this. Motorcycles are used for, so you can write that here. So I'm going to wait for you to write that down on your copy because I want to make sure that everybody is answering their questions like this. I'm getting a lot of really good answers, but moving to 4th grade next year, you really need to make sure that you have strong sentences. Strong sentences come from using sentence stems. So what are motorcycles used for? Motorcycles are used for, and then you can go ahead and put your answer. Remember, your reading up here give you a lot of stuff. I can tell you that probably the second sentence, look, they are used for, is going to be something that's an awesome answer for number 1. Let's scroll down to number 2. It says, what might a motorcyclist control with his or her feet? So I'm going to help you out with this one. A motorcyclist is somebody that rides a motorcycle. So if your dad or brother or friend or uncle rides a motorcycle, you can technically call them a motorcyclist. So I'm going to just wait and see. Maybe Jackie or Quincy or, excuse me, or Gustavo. Maybe they can tell me how they would start this sentence. So it says, what might a motorcyclist control with his or her feet? I'll wait a second for you guys to write how you think it should start. I would start my sentence by saying, a motorcyclist controls blank with his or her feet. So blank meaning that's where you would fill in what they control. So this one's a little different, but it's still a sentence starter, so you should be able to figure that out. Number 3 says, why do you think it's important for motorcycles to have headlights? So I'm going to give you a second to fill in how to start your sentence. Okay, and I'm going to tell you that I would start it by saying, I think it is important for motorcycles to have headlights, or it is important for motorcycles to have headlights because if anybody's noticing something here, is that really I just cut off this part of the sentence and take off the question mark here at the end, and that's what I'm copying and using as my sentence starter. So it is important for motorcycles to have headlights because... So go ahead and fill that in as your sentence starter for number 3, and then go back up to the reading, and it should be able to tell you why, or at least give you some really cool clues on why it's a good idea for them to have headlights. Number 4, it says, would you like to sell the family car and only ride motorcycles? Why or why not? So this one I'm going to go ahead and give to you. Remember, the answer's not technically up in the reading, but it's what your opinion is. So if you remember from our last week and the week before, we did some work on fact and opinion. So remember, facts are something that you can prove, and opinion is what you think. So in your opinion, would you like to sell the car and drive a motorcycle around every day? Or would you rather keep your car because maybe motorcycles are a little bit too fast for you? All right, love bugs. So remember, you have all these clues up here. You can always highlight if you find things that help you with these answers. Remember, sometimes it's good to just read the questions first and then go back to the reading, and so you already know what you're looking for. Remember, my sweets, I am around always. If you need extra help, please let's set up a tutoring time. And if not, I will see you at lunch bunch on Tuesday. I miss you, kiddos. I'll see you soon.